Hi, I am Douglas Bell, and we are ringing the bell again on Untold Stories, focused on the intersection of art, social justice, and the human spirit. We're back again with Kate Martin Williams, where we were talking in the first episode about the publishing industry and how Bloomsday Literary is trying to recenter the artist in the book business. So Kate, you're back again, and we're going to focus a little bit on some of the books that Bloomsday has been publishing. So where do we start?
I'm excited to talk to you about all of them. I think, we've got a few books in the docket already. We've got 4 books of poetry that have come out from 2018 to 2023 with our
Yes.
latest book. And then we have a new book coming out that's our first novel that we've published, and we're excited about that. That'll be coming out in June of this year, 2024.
And the author is Rima Runa?
Rima Ruhman.
Ruhman.
She's Palestinian American, and she's living in Saudi Arabia now. So time zones, editorial work, and time zones have been,
A challenge.
yeah, challenge. But yeah, we're happy to have her book. It's a family epic, so it's told from the point of view of a daughter of Palestinian exiles who moved to California.
Mm-hmm.
And she moved out with them, of course, and is sort of figuring out how to navigate what it means to live in this country, knowing that your roots and your family's roots are far away,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of how you find home in a new place. And there's a love story.
Yes.
And it really centers on her relationship with her mother.
Yes.
And sort of what secrets have been inherited.
Mm-hmm.
As she sort of discovers new things about herself.
Yeah, you get that right in the first chapter.
Yeah.
Her and the mother. For myself, when I was reading the first chapter, and I became aware of the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all of a sudden I saw the protagonist as my sister.
Okay.
So then I was kind of like, well, where is he? I need to have a talk with him,
Yeah.
But the writing was really very. It hits you right square in the eyes.
Yeah.
And that's what I really liked
Yeah.
about it. Is that why you all picked her?
I think Rima's voice is singular, and I really appreciate that. I think the language is just gorgeous. Her writing is beautiful. There's 2 people on the editorial side of things at Bloomsday who
Mm-hmm.
work with the author. And Jess is the lead editor for this novel, Jessica Cole. And what she looks for in a novel or in any piece of writing is place. She wants
Okay.
to have a strong sense of place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sort of what makes her either fall in love with your work or not.
Right.
And I think, I've actually known this book for a long time in several iterations because Rima and I were in a writing group together at the Imprint House
Okay.
here in Houston. So we were in a fiction writing workshop together. It's difficult to find workshops that will treat a whole novel. So everybody in the workshop had a completed novel.
Okay.
And so I got to read it, I guess that would have been 2015. So I read it a long time ago.
Wow.
And I remember mentioning it to Jessica even then. I thought it was a stunning piece of work. Rima and I sort of lost touch, but
Okay.
as we kind of made our way through the sort of publishing cycle of these books, I thought maybe that seems, if Rima hasn't found a place for that book
Mm-hmm.
yet, I'd love to try our hand at it. And so sure enough, we reached out. She didn't submit to us. We sort
We
of
were looking for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's that came to
So when will this book be out? Will it be open to the public? Just to
We're launching June 7th, 2024.
Okay.
And Rima's going to come to Houston and be present at the launch. We're so excited for that, and we're going to make a big party of it. We'd love to invite anybody in the Houston community, any of our literary friends who have, been supporters of Bloomsday in the past. We want to come out and have a big kind of block party where we're sharing food and sharing stories, and we want
Right.
everybody to meet Rima and sort of
Right.
have that celebration of this work with all of our friends.
Okay.
So we're excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We like to do things a little different.
Yes,
at
you will,
Bloomsday. It's
yeah,
not
and
gonna
I
be a
realize that.
podium or a
Yes,
reader.
I
We're just sitting there. No, we're gonna have music and do it up.
Okay, good, good. So where can people follow you? Where can people find you on social media?
We're at bloomsdayliterary.com, and then we're at Bloomsday Literary on Instagram. That's our primary sort of platform. I like the visual and the,
And-
we have a newsletter too. We'd love people to sign up for it at substack.com/Bloomsday.
But you also have a podcast,
We do have a podcast.
and the title of the podcast.
Podcast title is Effing Shakespeare.
Okay.
So it's an irreverent look. Our work is serious. The work that we do with our authors is serious work, but we also have a lot of fun. And so we reserve the podcast to sort of, like...
That's kind of a place to cut up.
Yeah, a little bit, We talk about the things that are hard. We talk about the things that are fun. We talk about publishing journeys. Lots of, we kind of like drop the curtain a little bit, drop the veil. Let's talk about what your agent said.
Okay.
That
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, we've been lucky to, I think we're at 50 episodes.
Oh wow.
So we've got...
Well, you got a lot. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
So check us out.
Okay.
Effing Shakespeare. It's F***ing Shakespeare. And you can find it on Spotify and iTunes and Google Play, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, once again, I want to thank you for being here. Unless you want to tell me a few more things, but I want to tell you thank you for being here. And speaking with me about what's coming up. I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you all are looking forward to Bloomsday Literary's new book coming out in June. But please go to the website and look and see at their existing catalog of work. I think you'll be impressed. But yes, Ringing a Bell with Douglas Bell. And thank you for being with me. And you can also find Douglas Bell at www.douglasbellbooks.com, as well as YouTube, Douglas Bell Author, and other social media sources, Instagram, Facebook at Douglas Bell Author.